Gibbo presents.
Alright, here we go. Well, people, big up everybody that's watching the video right now. Welcome to the Magash studio in Canada. It's not snowing, if you're asking yourself that right now. My friend Gibbo linked me, and big up yourself, Gibbo, and you linked me and said, yo, Basa, I want you to do a little video, sort of self-interview where you tell the people them about the Magash dub box. So I said, alright, Gibbo, let's do it. And let me dive right in. I'm sorry I couldn't do this sooner, but here we go. So there's only one place to start if you talk about our dub box, and it's where it all started, the very first dub that we cut. So this dub that I'm going to play right now is our first dub ever. It's a dubplate from the artist called Shakal, a local artist from around Geneva area. The 45 was actually produced also in Switzerland, and it was featuring Alozade that played a very important part in the first steps of Magash. And I'm going to play Alozade right after that. But first we start with Shakal, Ready for Whatever.
Yeah, oh, en la casa. This is the Magash. Yeah.
He DJs in Spanish, just if you're wondering right now. Shakal, big up.
Yeah. Yo estoy listo para lo que sea. Lo tuyo, como sabes, cocinarte es mi tarea. Carnicero lirical, pura bulla con mi música. La tuya es que no cabe. Asesinos despedados en esta era digital. Es el chacal con alosaje. Son de calle, tú lo sabes. Pa' lo malo, pa' lo grave. Esto marrón como jarabe. Porro deja charabe. Loto de párame para verme. Párame cada vez más cerca de la meta. Hincha con la chancleta. Saca la chicha, chica. De como escopeta.
You don't know, yo. Man governor, Dexter Massive, make them know, yo. That one the name. Geneva man, Geneva live, Geneva come from. We know what you know what's up. No one not a sultan. Where we come from, not like for the man. Man alone in ocean. Put the flag in the sky and let them wave across the ocean. Yeah. Geneva man, Geneva live, Geneva come from. We know what you know what's up. No one not a sultan. Where we come from, not like for the man. Man alone in ocean. Put the flag in the sky. I, yo. No matter how it's at or not, we never left the damn land. Yeah, we banner, yeah, we live Geneva, it's a my land. Home of the mic that's down, yo. Them are the champions. The home of the artists, cause the highest.
Yes, Alozade, big up yourself. This was the first dubplate of a Jamaican artist that we ever voiced. Like I said, he played a very important part of the first steps of the Magash history. Right now, I'm gonna go on to play, I think, what was our first combination in the dub box. This was the two artists together in the studio. This was voiced in Switzerland, in Wallis. Big up all our Wallis friends right now. This was during the festival called the Walliser Reggae Fest or something like that was keeping a couple of years back. It features Fantan Moja and Jamaican, and yeah, they got a good piece of money off of we for that dub, but still at that time we were very, very happy. Here we go.
Yeah, man, I got sound, Fantan Moja and
I told you.
Them can't play the one, you drop the bomb, make them drop like Natros Biggs and Tupac. How would them?
Pick up yourself, Magash. I am Yusuf, I am Yusuf.
Fantan Moja and Fire Mason. Big up Magash sound. Jump and a die in this time. Push up them face pan chalk line. Jump and a die in this time. Magash, I go kill them sound. Jump and a die.
At the time, this was one of our first gems in the box, something we were holding on to very tight and didn't want to play it too much either, you know.
I am here to come and tell them again.
Watch out. Although it's hard, although it's rough, Magash you've been through that struggle. If you know me well, you can tell I'm staying out of trouble. Although it's hard, although it's rough, Magash sound been through the struggle.
Big up the Green Kingdom studio, that's what I think their voice, you know.
And I'm staying out of trouble. Yes, I used to fight for mine. The nickels and the dime, the rockers and the crime, the jail and the time.
Well, I can't forget. In a sound class center, Magash sound make them regret. I can't forget. Dirty sound boy burning, although him pants was wet. I can't forget the ruling sound from Geneva. Magash the kingdom, try come fi kill you. Me tell you fi run if you never want suffer. Ready or not, we surrender. Then again,
a little sound boy dead. Magash put gunshot to them head. And down with the family.
I am fish and white bread.
So the dubplate you just heard was a dubplate from Perfect, as you probably recognized. This dubplate, to my knowledge, I think was the first time we ever really came to an artist and said, yo, we wrote a lot of lyrics, can you do them for us, you know? And at that time, we were still about 2 years young, you know, about two, probably less than 3 years old at that time. So we're still a very young sound, and we came up as two young youth, and one of the first Jamaican artists we met. And we're like, yo, Perfect, can you do that dub? We wrote those lyrics, you know. And I remember Perfect looking down at me and saying, yo, who wrote this? I was like, me. I was like, one day you're gonna be a DJ, you know. I don't know nothing about that, but I know that the dub came out wicked, so I had to play it. Right now we're gonna move on to the next one. The next one is the first Dubplate. So I went to Jamaica for the first time in 2009, in May or June 2009. And I went to lick this man. He's a big man in the business, and this is the first Dubplate that I ever voiced in Jamaica, so I just had to play it.
I want to say the earth is the Lord and the fullness of the world, and they that dwell therein. Bless up the massive them from Geneva, ever living love, life, salvation.
You recognize the voice of Sizzla Kalonji, of course.
Big up the girls, them loving the said speed. Big up the real Rasta man, them the real thugs, and now sell out, you know, bow, be strong. Anyway, a manga sound. Them that know say yo, and the girl them sound, you know. Basakyat, big up yourself, you know, Dika, Fire Dogs, Killer Do, Blue, Punch and Fly 2, don't care how.
This is a Dubplate that we used in our first two Dubplate clashes, the Geneva clash and the Badadan clash, and people suffer out of it, and trust me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sizzla Kalonji say, my got her sound, you rule us with Switzerland. And when you play this dub, nobody can play it, just you are.
Yeah man, Sizzla, big up.
My got her sound, Geneva and Switzerland. And when Basakyat play them a junior Dika say I them alone play this year one.
Alright, moving on to the next right now. This is a big, a very good friend of ours, and it was the first time we met him in the studio. This was in Geneva. As a matter of fact, in the same studio where we voiced The Perfect a while ago, that I played a while ago. This was also a song where we came with whole heap of lyrics, you know, and I remember Conscience reading it, and Dallas was there in the studio, and the whole we were holding the vibes and laughing still. And after reading about, you know, the chorus and the long verse and everything, he was like, where's the rest of the song? And I was like, what, it's not long enough? And he told me, well, I don't know, if you already wrote so much, why not write the rest of it still, you know? And anyway, we had a very wicked vibes with Conscience in the studio, and this is one of our anthems and our blueprint, and I'ma just play it.
I the number one sound in a Geneva, and them for know that. I'm a Basakyat, I'm a Fire Dogs, I'm a Dika. Me a Scopex. Don't for know say a Conscience I represent to the fullest. I wear a kill jump on anytime, anywhere on a bomb clock here. Drop it like a ball. Yeah, on a mother. Whoa, my Gash International sound. Wow, wow, wow. Jump on sound, boy, I go suck your mother. My gosh, I go kill you. No, no, no. I got to tell you, murderer. I saw my gosh, I come today. We come fit take we gun and put a shot in your face, murderer.
Boy, people that dub the tough enough. One of my favorite in the box, Conscience, big up.
I'm your nation, murderer. I saw my gosh, I come today. We come fit take we gun and bust up shot in your face, murderer. We never will abort the mission.
Listen to the lyrics.
Yeah, dogs, they come a gosh, we come fit tear them down. I will not tear them a hole. Everything they been Basakyat a pass through. Them can't stop we, cause we the off fish out. Go beard your mother and drink the water. Me out a little clown. Come and talk about say you want to kill me crew. Go find yourself a girl, the girl must say you love you. Them sound beside them mother.
Boy, I'm telling you people, we had a wicked vibes in the studio. You know, everybody was laughing. Dallas was just, it was just gone, man. Big up Conscience and Dallas, the whole Soldier family, Sherlock family. You don't know, that was a wicked vibes. Moving on to the next. The next is the first time. It's a funny story, you know. It's the first time we met up with my good friend Singer Taras Riley, and it was also the first time we met Dwayne Stevenson. We had dubs from both of them, of course, from way back, but it was the first time we met them, probably in 2010 or 2011, something like that. First time we met Dean Fraser and had a wicked vibes. They were playing in a festival called the Paleo, which is right next to Geneva, where we're from. And so me and Tenor drove down there, and the first thing that happened is right pulling off of the highway, there was a police search, and they were searching the cars, and they saw Tenor and I, and of course everybody that knows Tenor knows say I'm not going nowhere without his weed. So right there, so he got about a 250 Swiss franc ticket because he had weed on him. So right there, so it didn't start too good enough. And probably, I don't even remember, probably he wasn't wearing his seatbelt or something like that, and that's why they pulled us over. Anyway, that didn't start too good, but then we just went out and we went on the tour bus with Tyrus. Tyrus was there with Dwayne and Dean, but even before Voicing the Dubs, they made us hear the first songs they already had from the Acoustic album, which is one of my favorite albums. And I don't know, we just had a wicked vibes, and we voiced this song that I believe nobody else in the world can play. So here we go.
Well, okay. Do remember this is the big bad Magash down from outer Switzerland.
Exclusive combination.
You see me? Fire T-States or Fire Dogs, Tenor Rock and Killer Do. Basakyat a musical shot, a sing Tyrus Riley. Let's chat. Hey. Oh, yeah.
August town,
listen, sure. We woke up this morning, we clean and reload the gun them. Another sound clash, another war. Yes, you ready for kill them. My God, sounds.
The 45 is called Paradise Redemption with Tyrus Dwayne and about 5-6 other artists.
So nice we play.
Wicked tune, listen.
My God, chop up some boy and time for a special combination. A Tyrus and Smithy. I know my car Smithy, no Ray Stevenson. A bad man from Augustown, Killzone. A special combination. Sing it, represent me, my God sound. Hey.
Yes, Dwayne, come bless us with your voice right now.
No boy can't take my gosh, no clown, no.
3 o'clock this morning, they're in a real bad situation. We fuck up the session, so you're playing the wrong selection. Someone to run, got gunshot, tag a dead.
Wicked piece of tune, me tell you. Big up Dwayne and sing anywhere you're there.
Gunshot, tag the groove now. It's time for a killing sound selection. So why you need a helping hand? You won't wake up tomorrow morning. We're in a killing sound selection. We're into a killing sound.
So I hope you enjoyed that one. It was great vibes, and just chilling on the tour bus, listening to some new music that Dean was making us listen to, and chilling with Tyrus and meeting Tyrus for the first time. So it was a great vibes. The next song I'm gonna play right now, it's a great story too. When you do a dubplate mix like this, I think that you gotta tell a story more than just the Walla We Have tune, right? You gotta tell some wicked story. So this is really a wicked story. It was about a little bit later, I think, a little bit after we linked up with Tyrus. About 2-3 months later, this is still around 2010, 2011, and we were playing with Luciano on a big show at Hal W, promoted by Lion Paw. And I think 3 days before the dance, we realized that they have this little sort of underground club that's called Undertown, that's sort of far out of the city, and they were having a reggae concert the same night with Linval Thompson and the Mighty Diamonds. And so, I guess poor promotion, they should have communicated better because we couldn't go to both. But we were like, all right, something has to be done here. So we I don't know, we searched for a couple of days to find 2 days to get the promoter or the tour manager's number. We finally got it like that day, and we called them and we were like, yo, we want to do a dubplate session. So Lucci was already in Lion Paw studio voicing for other people, and like it was Friday, it was 5 o'clock, there was bag of traffic in Geneva, but we still went to go and pick up at the hotel that was far. We went to pick up Linval and the Mighty Diamonds. We needed 2 cars because enough people, and then we drove down to Lion Paw studio, and then there was great vibes when Lucci and Mikey General saw the Mighty Diamonds and Linval just running the studio, and then we voiced this big piece of tune. So here it is.
Now this is what the old world's been waiting for. Only played by my gosh. Oh gosh. This is 5 the Mighty Way. Mighty Diamonds, Mr. Linval Thompson and Luciano. What a mighty combination. Away as a foundation.
It don't get no bigger than this.
Selassie.
My gosh, it's so
Valise Basakyat fire down. Scoop X, I'm Mr. Do. Away as a Linval Thompson.
Brilliant true life. My gosh, sound.
My God.
Almighty sound. Away as a Linval.
If a sound boy try to test my gosh sound,
So we say blood a go
run.
Yes, Linval.
Blood a go run. Blood a go run in
a Geneva.
Very ill.
Blood a go run in a London.
November 1st.
Blood a go run in a France. Brilliant July. My gosh, yo dog go run.
Linval Thompson, this is Mighty Diamond. Blast it up on the left hand side. Blast it up on the left hand side. Son of a dead.
Yeah, man, I remember the vibes in the studio was just wicked enough.
Blast it up.
And anybody that voiced in Lion Pass Studio know that there's just a little voice in the cabin, you know.
Son of a
So
dead.
the 5 of them had to go in there and just all the vibes. So Lucci, wait. We gotta cut it short now. That tune too big, you know. I'm gonna play it out till the end. So where are we at now? Alright, so Gibbo told me, Bassa, you also gotta play some dubs that were very important in terms of, you know, the clashes that you did and certain songs that you used to kill people. So one of these songs that came to mind was the song that I'm gonna play right now. It was the first time we were clashing in New York at the Maccabees Clash, and I had only talked to Super Notch. And there's this short little dude who come pick me up at the hotel. They say, yo, what's up? My name is Mikey. And so we and him chill, and he drove us down to the club. We were just chilling and reasoning, but we didn't really. He started, I played a sound, a big sound, and he started playing some the mix CD, the Spectrum mix CD that, you know, got a lot of good forward a couple years back. And we're like, boy, this sound is heavy, you know. But we didn't really know Spectrum like that at the time. But we did know this artist. And we voiced this artist and just playing this dub without knowing everything and without knowing, you know, and seeing just Mikey laugh on it. Anyway, it was fun, and it was probably the biggest forward of that Maccabees dance, so I just gotta play.
We run things. Things can't run away. A super say. Love to mercy me. Cause we have a sound, now we run bout ya. Son boy, go and go suck on no mama. We have a sound, now we run bout ya. Son boy, go and go suck on no mama. Enough weed we fly in from Geneva. As simple as you see we have a murder.
Moving on to the next. I'm gonna play some more Magash anthems right now. You see this song? This song actually we received this song the day of the Maccabees Clash. We got this song the day of the Maccabees Clash. But I think in the first round, tuners played the Bounty Killer part, so we never really get to play it like that. But when we played this 3 months later at the Badadan Clash, the whole place bust one of our anthems. Hear this.
Geneva, Switzerland is smaller than since the calamity. Yo, judgment here, the blow yard. Contact right through. Angry. Maga sound and mash them down, we not lose. Sister that I hype, some I hype. Prove them a proof, come we gon' mash them down, we not lose. Killer come and mash them down. Hey. Guns out and turn on and people not gone. Man a killer, man and a preacher.
Boy, big up those two artists and two wicked artists, and this song helped us a lot in the Badadan Clash to defeat BID and Soldier Sound. Big up Adrian Sound, my family. Right now we're moving on to another combination. I wasn't there in person, but Tenor recorded this and he just told me about the vibes and I had to play it. This is a combination of two of our friends, Triba and Randy Valentine, and this was voiced in my good friend Tokman's kitchen, I believe, and the vibes was just wicked and the tune came out just bad, so I had to play this. Here it is.
Well, it's coming with a thing called Randy Valentine. I represent for the original Badman's Tribe. I represent for the original Badman's Sound.
Hey, the world's been waiting for this, man. This is the original Magash sound out of Switzerland, Geneva, alongside my brother Randy Valentine. What you say?
Listen to tune here, people. Mad piece of song.
Go violate, get annihilated. Don't know the thing. Go Tenor, Scoop X, Fire T, Basakyat, Scorpion. Don't know the thing. Go man.
Yo, Randy with them, kill them. Alright, how we tell them straight. Magash sound, this is a special version, you know. Alongside Randy Valentine. Alright.
All I wanna go. Tell them say sound I go there. Sound I go there. Just listen. Sound I go there. Sound I go there. Just listen. Sound I go there. Sound I go there. Magash give them the copper and lead.
Magash sound I play. The whole of them jump and I fade away. They are real killer man, I see him so we stay. But we bust a tune sound.
Tribe, I am a general.
We tell them when my gosh sound a play, the whole of them jump and then straight away. They are real killer man a scene, so we
watch now the big man Randy coming.
Watch out now.
When was the last time you hear a bassline drop? If you hear a sound, then the maga sound, them know that the music sound nice. You would have bust a gun shot, but some selector now go bust because them only full of chat. Oh God, the dance hard easily set away. Some selector done.
And the way these two artists worked together was just wicked. So Triba ended up singing it out Randy's part. So listen this.
Yeah. Sound a go dead right now. Sound a go dead.
Yeah, I gotta big up those two artists, man. Wicked piece of tune on, and I know Tenor really had fun recording this, so just gotta big him up. Moving on to the next right now. Well, this song is a song that everybody knows is one of our anthems. It's the combination with Tarrus Riley and Dean Fraser. So the story of this song is really great. I think 6 of us were heading down to Italy that day. So Tarrus Riley had a show in Geneva with Dean and the whole band and the whole Black Soul band. And we learned that after booking our tickets, because the 6 of us were going down to the clash in Italy to clash with Pushman. And so Scoop X, Ayaki, well, the whole family, you know, everybody except Fire was going to Italy, close to Catanzaro to do the clash. And so we flew out, and we flew out pretty late, and we were driving throughout the night from Roma down to Catanzaro. And then, but Fire Dogs was staying in Geneva, and he got to go to the show that was in the Parc Lagrange. It was a free concert, open air concert that was really, really bad from what we heard. And Fire just linked up with Tyrus and Dean at the end of the concert and recorded this dub and then sent it to us down in Italy. And we got there about 5 in the morning. We got down to Catanzaro in the house we were staying in. And we heard this, and then we heard Dean's part on it, and we had one of the wickedest vibes we ever had on the Magash Sound with everybody, just drinking some Hennessy after a 6 or 7 hour drive. So I had to play this.
Now hear this, the big bad Magash International. Watching the Basakyat big myself. This one is a special. And the man called Mr. Dean Cannon Fraser for your musical pleasure. Murder.
This is called music.
What do you call a big bad Magash? Oh gosh. Tarrus Riley, watch out. Musical shot. Geneva Station, watching the Basakyat, watching the Fire Dogs, watching the Tenor Rock. A Basakyat, watching the Magash. Scoop X, Sound Boy Vex, confident in higher. Magash sound, jump on this, I know them going down. In the blood, them a jump.
Yes, sing it, tell them.
With a country or town, that one and them kill out them bumbo clot.
Boy, what a vibe. But hold on, I'm gonna let it play because I want you guys to hear the part that Dean did. That made the whole of us fucking chill. And hold one of the best vibes on the song.
Murder them.
But in the meantime, Tyrus.
Hey, sound clash. I know they drown, I know. Hey, sound this Magash, I know them drown, I know. Mark up, prophesy, head I go roll. Hey, Magash sound out of control. Uptown, love how we sound, you know. Can I rock, come for rock the whole place down. And the means of survival, glory. Sound boy, this we kill that in a hurry. Father bless we.
Hold on, Dean part that come now. Dean Fraser, big up yourself. Real general.
And then the sound boy, this a straight cemetery. We come to kill out them bumbo clot. Hey, watch out, Basakyat, don't take no chat.
Listen up, part, yeah. I gotta big up all my friends on the sound. Remember the large. Oh boy. Wow, that wasn't the cleanest mix. Anyway, so moving on to the next. I'm gonna go with another big song right now, and this is a funny story too. This was when we went to Jamaica, I think 2 years ago now, 2 years ago, and it was Tenor's first time in Jamaica, and all of us were just, running around studios, voicing dubs, and we really wanted to voice some Barrington Levi. So what we did, if anybody's ever been to Barrington's house, you know that's a long fucking drive from Kingston. You drive about 2.5 hours up in the hills of Clarendon on a steep hill with enough holes. I mean, the road is just terrible. You don't want to go drive up there. It's far enough. And we go up there and we reason with Barrington. And we had a big program. We wanted to cut enough tune, and Barrington just didn't want to take his price down. And after about half an hour of reasoning, it just killed our vibes. And Barrington called us back and said, all right, I'll do it for you. We tell him, nah, man, you just kill our vibes. Enough people think, that us Europeans just go out there and just throw money around. But no, man, and that's the way I go on. So we just told him, nah, forget about it. And so we drove back those 2 hours. And we said, you know what? If these old artists don't want to work with us, may we just call the artists we are good with and voice with our friends. So we called Taurus Riley, we called Conscience, and we called Agent Sasko. And we met up in our little private studio. Big up my friend, Umi Attack, and we just recorded this big piece of tune.
Killer do a show. Sasko they have to
Thing called Treat a Terrible Way.
See the watch your glass, man, man.
Here we go.
Watch it, living the life of a champion sound. We murder them around. Big up Basakyat, a killer do a fire dog. Bro, watch it, a musical shot. Murder, jump and bumper. We rise up the crew. We tell a little jump and leave we alone. And remember we are the king.
Where my friend Conscience there?
Murder, we are murder them and leave alone.
Gash International. Welcome with the Colin. We been a sound killer. Old scraper, hold up in maker, let's chat in for later. We no time waster. This Basakyat and we a go turn you in a vapor. No boy never touch me for money. Me never yet been crazy. But if all the people we ever set training, the big 45 and Glock we never left them. This my gosh them. A gunshot we send us so it and us so it and us so it.
For real.
We gun them never like we have fear bit in a hand. Me chat my own apart. This my gosh you get gunshot to bomb clot. Alright then.
I want we voice that tune. We said from now on, beer big things. And that's what ended up happening. So Sasko, tell them.
Shut up, overload. Gash road. Them say go hard, I go home. My gosh, we going hard. We send sound boy a graveyard.
I'm gonna list Tyrus next part. I'm gonna leave it in because it's bad.
Dubplate, touch up them up and lift them.
Sing it, where you there again? Freestyle thing.
Killer do, should do this. Then a rocker try this fire dog.
Gash International. Old boy, this a now a straight funeral. To the member man a Switzerland a number one.
You heard?
To the member man a real one champion. Alright, hey Basakyat a fire shot. Killer do no business at home. I tell the rocker kill the whole rascal. Fire dog a sing it passing show. And then a sound boy this a get slow.
I hope you enjoyed that one. Moving on to the next right now. You probably hear the rhythm that's in the background, and of course doing a Dubplate story mix, I had to come to this eventually. So what I wanted to start with talking about the Jerusalem rhythm is the first song we ever got on it. I think it was about 2010 or 2011. To tell you the truth, I don't even really remember where I heard the rhythm for the first time. A lot of people talk about Civilizely busting it, I think, at Rhythm Clash. I don't remember it from there. I know I remember it. There was a bunch of remixes that came out on the rhythm. I think maybe at December 2010 or something like that. There was a Sizzla and maybe a remix of a Bob Marley song like Exodus or something like that. And I remember hearing that rhythm and say, I have some ideas what tune to put on it, And so the first one that we got to do was this one, so I had to play it.
Basakyat, fire dogs, fire till you don't know. Killer do.
Gash International.
Turn a rock, what was that?
Thing called the Jerusalem rhythm, Anthem rhythm.
Killer do, turn a rock, yeah. Hey, a champion sound. Switzerland's #1 sound.
My God.
Whoa, Magnanimity sound. My gosh, kill, jump and sound. Whoa, right now.
What a wicked piece of song.
Gosh, the champion sound. Whoa, right now. Yeah, murderation, no. Whoa, dead, no.
So now you see the next song that we voiced on it was Taurus Riley. And I remember I was at the radio station in Montreal promoting a dance that I had about a month later. And so I opened the door to go inside the radio station, and at the same time, who comes out? Taurus. And I'm like, my friend, I never know you in Canada. And he was like, yeah, I'm just here doing some promotion for the Reggae Fest. So I was like, rascal. So me and him just hold the vibes and reason a bit. And him say, yo, there's a dub session planned tomorrow, you know, we should link up and do some tunes. So I say, alright, there's this rhythm that I'm building a wicked juggling on. I want you to do a tune on it. And I told him, yeah, I think Larger Than Life would fit on it wicked. And he said, alright, so we just voiced it. Tune that I used in Trinidad to kill Polly.
It's good music. Listen. Some sound boy think them larger than life. Oh, hey, them this, my gosh, tonight we're out in them lights, yeah. Oh yeah, some sound boy this and a fi run for them life. Yeah. Them this fire tea tonight we're out them lights, yeah.
Jehovah guide me, be my guidance, greater salvation for my God International.
I had to play it again from top. This is my favorite song in the dub box.
Jehovah guide me, be my guidance, greater salvation for me. Jehovah guide me, be my guidance, so they couldn't.
What was to create soon the Gully Marathon? I played this tune in various dances to get big forward. Of course, the Trinidad clash with LP, but also the clash in Canada, in Scarborough. Thing called Anthem.
Guide me, yeah. Marcus, look who much thing them shine, who much thing them shine.
All right, so you know, so we're getting close to the end because I have a lot of stories I could tell you about songs that we cut, but you know, gotta keep it short and spicy. So the next one is another Gully God song, and this is the first time that I went to voice Movado at his house, and it was after the Gully Marathon, and me and him just sit down and reason, and we really had a wicked vibes. Big up Featherweight too, and you know, I told him, all right, singer, you I know that was the Gully Marathon part 1, but we are gonna do the Gully Marathon part 2 right now. There's this rhythm that I want to bust, and I want you to let me know what you think about the rhythm. And it was like, boy, that rhythm that tough, you know. And we just recorded the 3 songs on it, and I know then use that in New York to lock off Tech 9. So you know, big thing. So let me just play one of them.
Tell them say this serious, just like when this syrup, finger on the trigger like a girl breast a squeeze up. Onto some pussy.
Gully God, big up yourself, real general.
Some boy talking trash.
One of the Gully God on the Gully Marathon part few. Tell them Movado.
Don't for know this. No son can kill we are son killer.
Again. Think of the roots and culture rhythm.
Yeah,
the voice of Mr. David Brooks.
No son can kill we are son killer. This we are danger. Killer for we appear.
Alright, my people, I hope you have a good time watching this little video and listening and hearing about how we created the box and a few funny stories behind our songs. I gotta big up Gibbo for doing this. It's a great idea. I sorry I couldn't do it sooner, boss. And you know how the thing go. Right now, I'm gonna play a final song. Big up everybody out there.
My gosh. Yeah, Basakyat. Don't know we ain't about talking, my cousin.
Final song. Same session.
Anyway, my God. I don't understand themselves. My God. Must be true. Sure you are the dan. Like you some son want to be the man. But watch your leader make some fussy carol and cause of them want to be a dan and them not half of a man.
Big up everybody for watching. I hope you had a good time. It's all about Gibbo Presents. Remember to go to his page, like it, all these things. Remember you can find us on magashcrew.com, facebook.com/Magash International, Twitter Magash International, Instagram, all these things. Big up everybody out there. This was Basakyat reporting live from Montreal, Canada. Bless up.
Gibbo.